Yeah, I have a very special topics using jobs to be done to focus on the user. And if you go to the next slide, I'm a principal researcher at the Stepstone Group, and we are one of the world's leading job platforms. We have over 20 brands across more than 30 countries around the globe. And our mission is the right job for everyone. And I focus mostly on Germany and UK. So I have to admit, we are not researching all of our brands in all of our markets. Yeah, probably would benefit from global app testing. Yeah, jobs to be done. What is it? It is just a new lens to look at products, a new way of thinking. We shift from products to jobs, to the jobs users have. So instead of a drill, it's about having a nice home because this is the real job a user has to do. Instead of Netflix, it's just a way of relaxing. Instead of Lego bricks, it's a way to bond with your child. So the focus shifts from products to jobs. Next slide. The origins are in this book from Theodore Levitt, and this is a very famous quote. They don't want quarter-inch drill bits, they want quarter-inch balls, because people don't buy products, they hire products to do jobs. And a job, it's not a job in the sense, in a very narrow sense, like the jobs we offer at Stepstone. It's more like solving a problem or fulfilling a desire. So it's jobs in a very broad sense. Next slide. Yeah, how we use jobs to be done at Stepstone. Next slide. The most important thing, the first step, is a solid databases. So we did a lot of jobs to be done research with our agency, with Jan from Venwich. And we did over 50 in-depth interviews, over 9,000 people surveyed to find out the jobs our job seekers have, and also the pain points and emotions for our two main targets groups, the browsers and the active job seekers. Next slide, please. Yeah, this is a job hierarchy at Stepstone, and you see the higher level jobs to lead a purposeful life. And then you have to be valued, to finance a lifestyle, to progress in your career, to improve work-life balance. And you see, these are really visions in life, also emotional goals. And the core job for users is, of course, to find a new job or find a better job or to improve the work situation. And then when you look at the two different target groups, the job browsers, active job seekers, their lower level jobs differ a little bit. So the job browsers, their job is to reflect on current occupation, to assess their market value. And for the active job seekers, research a company, conduct an interview process. So these are all jobs for our users. Next slide, please. So the first step was we had this knowledge. And the second step is you have to activate this knowledge, because the goal is to develop better user-focused products. And so it's not enough just to do research, you have to activate it. And what we did, we trained 120 people in product, cross-functional, that's super important. Not only researchers should know about this. So we had product managers, UX, analytics, engineering, and we had the trainings and workshops also per portfolio, per product area. And we had internal trainers and champions to really ingrain the jobs to be done thinking into our company. And Venwich, our agency, they gave us advice, guidance, and they also did the initial research. Research is quite time consuming, so sometimes it makes sense to get external support. Next slide, please. Yeah, and this is the outcome. One of our products based on jobs to be done. And this is Lawrence, our product portfolio director at Stepstone, and this is his product. Yeah, so we did the full circle. We started with the knowledge, the activation, and then we used it for developing user-focused products that really solve the jobs users have, their problems. Next slide, please. Yeah, to sum it up, the big advantages: jobs to be done removes the guesswork about the user by focusing on what users really want and need. on their jobs. And jobs to be done is also solution agnostic because it describes just the problem space without already thinking about solutions. And it has long-term validity because when you did the research once and found out about the different jobs of the users, then it will not change that fast. And what I personally find very attractive, it's not just functional jobs, but also so-called emotional jobs. So you've seen the job hierarchy, and it uses jobs on all levels, basically. So high level life goals, be happy in life, and then very detailed micro jobs. Preparing for a job interview would be more a micro job.